Namaskar friends, welcome back to my channel Nibbing Economics. Today we will see how one of the problems of information asymmetry, that is adverse selection, leads to market for lemons in health insurance market with the help of a graph. On the screen we can see that there is a graphical representation of the health insurance market under problems of information asymmetry. We have seen from the article written by George Akerlof that how used car market will face market for lemons when the buyers and sellers do not have equal information, or in other words do not have symmetry information, which was being assumed by the classicals and the neoclassicals in their theories. Unlike the used car market, where sellers had more information about the used car compared to buyers, in this market, the buyers of insurance, the buyers of health insurance, have more information about the transaction compared to the sellers. This information gap between the buyers and sellers may lead to the problem of information asymmetry called as adverse selection, when the insurance companies adversely select those buyers which have high tendency of falling sick compared to those buyers which have low tendency of falling sick. This adverse selection will soon lead to market for lemons when only those buyers are buying in health insurance who are highly sick or who have the tendency to fall sick compared to those who are healthy. We must understand that the insurance companies are not doing any charities and giving insurance to all those who are sick. The goal of the insurance company is also just like the goal of any normal firm, which is profit maximization. They try to maximize their profit by giving insurance to healthy customers compared to unhealthy customers. So when these companies have buyers which are healthy, there will be lesser claims and the profit margin of the companies will be high. When in the lot the unhealthy customers are high, the claims will be higher against the premiums against the insurance, and the profit margin of these companies will be less. So the target of these companies is to make sure that more healthy buyers buy the insurance compared to an unhealthy buyers, or even if unhealthy buyers are buying the insurance, the premium for them should be higher compared to the healthy buyers. Now this was possible in situation when there is perfect information. The problem with us is that in reality there is no perfect information, and therefore it is difficult for the insurance companies to identify among the healthy and unhealthy buyers. Now, the whole idea about gaining profit margin is to know about the health of the customers or the health of the buyers. Now, who will know more about the health of the buyers? The companies who are selling the insurance or the buyer who are buying the insurance? Definitely in this case, in the case of health insurance market, buyers will know more about their health compared to the sellers of the insurance, and therefore the buyers of the insurance will try to hide some information about their health, their ill health, which may increase the premium for them, because insurance companies definitely will give higher premium for those who are unhealthy and will try to give lower premium for those, or try to offer lower premium for those who are healthy, because they know that healthy people will come back to them very rarely compared to the unhealthy lot. Let us see the phenomena of market for lemons with the help of a graphical representation. What are going to do is, first we will see what happens to the premium when there is perfect information among the buyers and the sellers, and then we will compare it to the situation when there is information asymmetry among these two economic agents, and then what happens to the premium of health insurance, and how the healthy customers will be out of the market if the charges for health insurance or the price of health insurance, or in other words the premium of health insurance, goes up. On the y-axis of this graph we are measuring premium in rupees. On the x-axis of this graph we are measuring number of people insured in thousands, or the quantity. Supply curve is the supply of insurance, which is single because there is no difference between the two types of suppliers, whereas you can see that there are two different demand curves, one solid demand curves, One is UHD, which means unhealthy buyers demand curve, and the other is HD, which means healthy buyers demand curve. You may notice that the UHD demand curve is at a higher platform compared to the HD demand curve. The reason behind that is unhealthy buyers are interested in buying health insurance more compared to the healthy buyers, which may be reflected with the help of unhealthy buyers interested in paying higher prices compared to the healthy buyers for the insurance. Now, if there is a perfect information between the buyers and sellers, we can see that there are two solid graphs, two solid lines. One is UHD and other is HD in this case. There is no difficulties among the insurance companies to identify the healthy customers and the unhealthy customers. It is easy for them because we are assuming perfect information. So if any unhealthy customers come, the insurance companies are offering him or her 5k or 5,000 rupees per insurance, maybe per month. And when healthy customers come, they are offering the premium equal to 2,000 rupees. Now if this is the case, you can see that 25,000 people are the healthy buyers, which are giving 2,000 rupees as a premium, and 50,000 buyers are the unhealthy buyers, which are paying higher premium, which is 5,000 rupees. Now companies will not face any issues because those who are paying higher premium are frequently coming back for the claims, whereas those who are paying lower premium are not coming back for the claims. So insurance companies are able to manage their profit margin well and good. The problem arises when there is no perfect information between the buyers and the sellers, and the market for the suppliers or the sellers of insurance is blurred. So there is no distinct market that this customer is healthy customer or that customer is unhealthy customer. When this becomes difficult, generally they offer an average premium to all customers, which is the average of the price which is offered to, or which is been accepted by the unhealthy buyers, and the price which is been accepted by the healthy buyers. So generally if they take the average, because they are not able to identify which is the healthy customer and which is the unhealthy customer. So in this graph you can see that we have formed we have drawn another demand curve, which is average DL, which is a dash demand curve. It is a dash demand curve because from the point of view of suppliers, there are buyers of health insurance on an average which may offer or which may be ready to buy insurance at 3k, which is generally taken as an average of 5k or 2k. Now it might be possible that sellers are not able to identify which is a healthy customer, which is an unhealthy customer. The buyers exactly know about their health. So if I'm a healthy person, I'm not interested in paying any higher prices or any higher premium more than 2,000 rupees per month. If I'm an unhealthy buyer, I'm ready to buy insurance at any given price which is less than 5,000 rupees. So what is happening in this case is that at 3,000 rupees premium, the amount of unhealthy buyers will increase and the amount of healthy buyers will decrease. Those who are ready to pay 5k, if you see the demand curve, there will be an increase in the amount of or the number of people insured who are unhealthy, and there will be a decrease in the number of people insured who are healthy. I have put a mark over there. At 3k you can see the HD falls at 15,000. So at 3k only 15,000 healthy buyers will be interested in buying health insurance compared to 25,000 when the premium was 2k. On the other hand, you can see that the amount of unhealthy buyers will increase in the market because price has fallen down from 5k to 3k. Now the total insured under the situation of perfect information was 50 unhealthy buyers and 25 healthy buyers. So out of 75,000 people, the insurance companies were able to charge different prices from these two types of customers. and were able to maintain their profit margin. Situation now has different when there is information asymmetry, which is a realistic situation. These companies are getting more of unhealthy customers by charging only 3K from as a common price for all, and the number of healthy buyers are going out of the market because these buyers are not interested in paying such a high premium when they think that they're healthy and they don't have to claim for insurance quite often. So you see the proportion of healthy buyers and unhealthy buyers have changed, and now in the pool more of unhealthy buyers are there and less of healthy buyers are there, which will decrease the profit margin of these insurance companies. So next step of these insurance companies will be that they will increase the premium, because obviously they are not here for charity, as I have already mentioned earlier. So when they increase the premium from 3K to something more than 3K, or let us assume that 5K as per our graph, you will see that none of the healthy buyer is interested in buying any insurance when the price becomes 5K, because the graph of the healthy buyers HD starts from 5K itself. So at 5K you can see that there are zero number of people insured. That means zero number of healthy people insured when the premium increases to 5K. This premium has increased to 5K because companies are facing losses, or because in the lot more of unhealthy buyers were there and they were frequently going back for claiming their insurance, for claiming hospital bills and hospitalization. When premium becomes 5K, 50,000 people are the total number of people insured in this market, and all these 50,000 are none but the unhealthy buyers. Insurance companies have adversely selected all unhealthy buyers by charging 5K premium, because they were unable to identify between the healthy buyers and the unhealthy buyers, and in order to keep their profit margin intact, they kept on increasing the premium till the time it becomes 5K, and at 5K none of the healthy buyer is interested in buying the insurance, because you can see the graph HD, it starts from 5K itself. That means at 5K the amount of healthy buyers who would buy the insurance is zero. This is also called as market for lemons, when only unhealthy buyers or poor quality buyers are there in the market at 5K, and no good quality buyers are there in the market which can retain the profit margin of the companies. This is a case of market failure, which is also known as market for lemons. As I already told, lemons in Western countries means poor quality product or substandard product which has tendency to fail the market, and the companies may shut down. The solution to this information asymmetry is nothing but the institutions, formal and informal institutions, which may bridge the information gap between the buyers and the sellers. The more sellers are able to know about the buyers and their health conditions, the right and accurate premium they will be able to offer to these customers. There are processes like screening and medical checkups, which are making sure that the information is bridged, but still perfect information is not the reality. And to know more about how these insurance companies may bridge this information gap with the help of the institutions, formal institutions and informal institutions, you may stay tuned for the next lecture, which will be on how institutions are able to prevent market for lemons from the health insurance market. Thank you for your patience listening. Let me know if you have any doubt. Please put it in the comment box. I will try to answer your queries. Till then, take care. Bye.